Hello again, and welcome back to the WSA podcast for our Career Day special. I'm your host, Jamel,
I'm your co-host, Shanice.
and today we have a special guest.
Hi, my name is Ignacio. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
too.
to meet you too.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell me, what do you really do at the Apple Store?
I honestly, what I do at the Apple Store is I just help people. People they come in with a problem, or maybe they want to come in with, they want to end up trying to upgrade their life with something. They want to just try something new. It's up to me to help them out, find out what's the best choice for them, and just be honest. That's what I do at the Apple Store.
Okay.
What made you want to work at Apple? Like, are you into like technology and stuff like that?
Funnily enough, no. You would think I am, but no. I actually have, I went to John Jay College of Criminal Justice. I studied law and sociology. I was going to be an attorney. However, with the pandemic, everything changed. So I ended up taking a step back, and I wanted to really think about my happiness. I actually went into remote learning, teaching kids. I taught anyone from kindergarten to fifth grade at a center, and I also was a camp counselor for the YMCA. So education and mentoring is very, very important for me. And I want to try something new. That's why I want to try out Apple, because it's just a new opportunity. It's a new challenge, and I'm always looking to challenge myself. Why not, right?
Okay. So, what do you say is like the biggest challenge for you at work?
I would say probably like the biggest challenge, honestly, is just like just trying to find a way to like really sit there before you get onto that, that floor and you meet everyone and all the people coming in. Trying to find a new way to hype yourself up. I always hype myself up before. Every day. Doesn't matter if I was working my current job or previous jobs before, or even going to like classes in college. You always want to find a way to hype yourself up in a new way. I find that doing the same thing over and over and over again, finding the same way, sometimes it just starts to dull. So you want to find something new, whether that's looking at a mirror, hyping yourself up, whether that's, watching your favorite movie and like reciting the same line over and over again, whether that's like I used to like do acting and dancing, whether that's just like, try to pretend to be someone else, just finding something new to hype yourself up with. I would say that's the challenging part, but overall it's fun to me. And, if something's fun, it's easy.
Okay. All right. We will be introducing our principal to the podcast.
Yes.
Let's get situated here. Right, left. Test.
My little left
Voice.
that on
The voice
earlier.
is a little bit high.
My little left that on earlier.
You can put a little.
Reverb on it. There we go.
All right, there you go.
There you go.
Hey, Mr. Rich, how are we feeling this morning?
I'm feeling great. I mean, College and Career Day. This is going to be the fourth College and Career Day at WSA. I returned to WSA in fall 2022. That next term, we did our first College and Career Day in the auditorium, and it's evolved. We've been incorporating private universities, public colleges, professionals, alumni, and it's a beauty to have Ignacio Felipe, class of 2016, the first graduating class from WSA. It's great to have a legacy member in Alexandra, and also a classmate of yours. So I'm happy to be here. It's a special day today.
Makes me feel more proud of myself than I already am.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So,
All right. So, what is? I want to ask something. What is like the most challenging part about being a principal?
So I would say the most challenging part is just balancing, what the vision and mission is for the school in terms of also making sure your stakeholders are happy and pleased, right? There's always going to be a minority who might not be the happiest with decisions or might, think another decision could be made, but it's really just that delicate balance. It's like someone calling your name from 20 different directions and then prioritizing what is the most urgent and pressing, and then working your way backwards from there. But also in terms of, I want to kind of flip it, and the most rewarding part is really putting systems and structures together to align with your vision and mission for a school. So the College and Career Day, WSA, the slogan I always say, show up as your best self in all places and spaces. We're a college and career prep school. And so to align with that vision and mission, that's why we have this college and career day. It's to have those powerful conversations. Back when I was in high school, I didn't have one conversation with a professional, college, alumni, so all it takes is one conversation that could really change a student's trajectory and really outlook in terms of their purpose here at my school and then what they do obviously after graduation.
What is something that you want to improve for the future of the school?
Improve? Yeah, so I think I want to bring a lot more like career and technical education to this space. Right now, podcasting, this is, the inaugural year of it. However, I want to have more, CTE pathways, cybersecurity, cosmetology, just how students can be financially independent right away, right after high school. And you are all, a young freshman facilitating this podcast. But again, like there's careers in broadcast journalism. You could have your own podcast. So it's really just showing students how many doors are available and how you can use that as a springboard, high school, to really set up your future.
Okay.
I have a question for him. Have you learned anything different from like how Alexandra is doing here? Is anything really different from how it was back then when you were in high school?
I mean, it is different considering that when I started, it was such a small space here. I was the first graduating class, and we only had like a little corner here. Mm-hmm. Like we didn't. I don't believe we even had science as a class yet. Mm-mm. It was that small.
Wow.
And so it was just. It is so much has changed in the sense of that there's so many different people coming from all over the place, and it's grown. I mean, we didn't have anything like this when I first started. You kidding me? If I was here and I knew this was a thing, I would have been on this immediately. I love interviewing. I love talking to people. So it's just there's so much has changed, and she's telling me about all the activities she's doing. She's telling me about her friends. She's telling me about her teachers. So there's so much that has changed, not just as a school, but also as a community. And it really does surprise me, and it makes me really happy.
Wow.
So I actually have a question for you, Ignacio. So it's been a long time since we were next door in room 412 in living environment, right?
Living environment.
So in terms of just your wisdom, lived experience at 3000 East Tremont in the Lehman campus, what advice could you give to freshmen, sophomores, seniors about just the transition or what to make of your high school experience and then also the transition into college and career?
Biggest piece of advice I would say is be yourself, be happy, make friends, make community, because these are people that you're going to surround yourself with, right? I always have to say love tramples hate. You always want to build this together, and you always just want to keep going at it strong, right? Build those connections. High school is a great experience. It's an interesting experience because there's so much that you're going through, but college is just going to be a next step, right? It's going to challenge you. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be hard. There's going to be some challenges, but it's about overcoming those challenges that really make you proud of yourself, that really last, that they leave such an indentation on you. And that is what's going to push you even further. But ultimately, just be happy. It's the best advice I can tell y'all. Just be happy.
Well, it's very inspiring. Wow.
Exactly.
So, what would you say was your hardest year of high school?
My hardest year. I would say, if it's not junior, then senior year.
Yeah, a lot of people say junior year is the hardest year of all.
Well, junior year for a lot of people because you're right there. You feel like you're there. You're near the end, and it's like I just want to be done. It's like everything's starting to get a little bit more challenging with AP courses and things that you're doing outside of school, whether it's after school activities. It's so much that you're going through. But for me, why I also want to say that's true that it was difficult. But for senior year, for me personally, because it was the last year I was going to see all the the friends, the family that I made. It was just a constant reminder that this was, the last time I would see them in the community like this. And so it was sad. That's what made it hard for me. But, it was also the year that the teachers and the faculty really opened up and said, hey, we're here for you. It's okay. You're going to go there. You're going to go to college. You're going to rock the world. You know, we'll see you at graduation, and, you know, you're going to kill it. And that's, honestly, it goes a long way. It does. I still remember all those interesting times in the classroom with all the classmates there. And
Yes, of course. Yeah, we had the whole spectrum here, and I mean, I want to say, I think it's cliche. People say junior year is going to be the most difficult year of high school, but I really appreciate you highlighting senior year because, again, for certain students, when your post-secondary plan isn't refined and fleshed out, right, there's a lot of uncertainty in terms of what your future looks like. Mm-hmm. So, again, I want to just circle back to the College and Career Day. It's about those conversations and about, in your cases, freshmen, developing your post-secondary plan. But for seniors here, it's about refining. They're in the college application process. They're asking for recommendations. So again, it's about execution on your post-secondary plan. As a teacher with Ignacio, and you know, we have several really bright scholars here, you could see it a long time ago. You know, what his future looks like. And that's one of the beauties, again, of being a principal, being a teacher, being an educator, is seeing that potential in your students, and then really what can you do to collaborate with them to make those dreams become a reality. So again, for me, this is like living the dream, having your students come back who you taught, having them come back, give back to the school community. So I really can't ask for a more rewarding experience. And then to Shanice and Jamel, there will be one day down the road where, again, you graduate, you move on, and I'd feel that much more blessed for you to come back and give back. And there's going to be other students that are in your seat, and you're really setting the foundation for this podcast, for this structure, and really planting the seeds and fertilizing to really grow something special.
Yeah. Never forget that life is not just one linear path. You have different branches. So if your passion lies in beat making, right? If your passion lies in podcasting, interviewing, maybe you want to go to law school, maybe you want to act. You know, wherever, you know, life is not just this one structure that you have to go down. You can do a little bit of everything. Hold on to those feelings. Hold on to the skills. Refine them. And then remember, because all of these skills you're learning is going to take you further. And it's not just one way. You can go many different ways because you never know what may happen. And it's very real.
Okay. I have another question. How does it feel being back here?
Oh, it feels weird. I feel like I'm in a weird dream right now because it's like it's familiar, but at the same time it's new, and because of that, it's warm. I'm someone that, you know, I'll be honest, I sometimes still don't like being uncomfortable, and this is someone that loves to act. This is someone that loves to dance. Here at WSA, I've done our symposiums, acting on stage in front of people, dancing on stage in front of people. So, you know, even someone like myself, where I do that and I've done public speaking, I still get uncomfortable. And it's human. It's normal. It's comfortable, but you always want to challenge yourself. And it was still a little bit weird because I was saying to myself this morning, I was like, this is going to be weird. Like, I don't know if anything's going to be changed. Do I still know where 402 is? Do I still know where 412 is? But it all comes back. But it's a warm but unique and new experience. It really is being back here.
So just to close things out, I want to make sure that Ignacio has some juice in the tank for the College and Career Day. We have some other interviewers coming in. Any closing words, Ignacio, Shanice, Jamel?
It was very nice having you here. You're a very chill person.
Oh, you're saying that because of the weather outside, right? No, thank you.
We thank you for having you here. You know, you're a very nice person. You know, you're relatable too. We have common interests. We have very common interests.
Yeah, don't forget where you come from. Don't forget where you come from. Listen. I was still, ever since I was a little kid, I was still that little nerdy kid that wanted to learn everything, that wanted to watch everything. So just don't forget where you come from, right? And it's just you never know. You never know where, you know, you might talk to someone and those other passions might come out, right? So we'll have some nice conversations about our favorite animes later too, I imagine.
Yep.
So just don't forget where you come from. That's my closing remark. Just hold on to what you love, put that into your life, and you'll always be happy.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we thank you for having you on our podcast.
Thank you for having me.
No problem.
And we hope you come back next time. Or
Oh,
very
I probably
soon.
will. I probably will.
Lovely. Thank you, Ignacio.
Thank
and
you,
I'll see you
Mr.
down
Rich.
there, all right, buddy?
Thank you so much.
All right.
Yay!